Hello dosto. Today we'll talk about Samsung Galaxy M33 5G review. This is a very good phone for a mid-ranger and this lasts for days. Talking about the pros and cons, we'll cover this later on. Now coming first about the price. This phone is available for 6 GB RAM plus 128 GB storage. That means a huge storage with a good RAM for rupees 18,000 and 8 GB RAM and 128 GB storage for rupees about 19.5 thousand. And it comes in two colors, deep ocean blue and mystic green, and this is up for grades via Amazon and Samsung's official website. Now Samsung M33 has a really good specifications. It contains a software of Android 12, one UI 4, display of 6.6-inch TFT LCD and 120 Hz. RAM it is about 8 GB and storage can be about 128 GB. Rear cameras 50 MP plus 5 MP plus 2 MP plus 2 MP. That means a really good setup. And for front camera it comes for 8 MP. Video recording can be done for 1080p at 30 fps. And battery is about 6000 mAh. That means it's a huge deal. Charging is for 25 watts wired and size is for 165.4 into 76.9 into 9.4 mm. Weight is for 215 grams. That means that's a really slightly bit of heavy. Sound is a stereo speaker. Network it is 5G capable. Colors is green and blue. Now talking about the look, the phone would be the phone looks like many other regular Samsung smartphones. It has rounded corners and very less bezels for the front display. Now the phone feels bulky for the 215 grams weight and also due to the 6000 mAh battery, but does not have a striking appearance that might attract one to it. The front has 6.6-inch display protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 5, which makes the device look rigid. The rigid edge of the smartphone house has a power button cum fingerprint scanner and volume rockers, whereas the left edge of the smartphone houses a SIM tray. The bottom has USB Type-C charging port, speaker grill and 3.5 mm headphone jack. LED flash is just outside the camera module and there is Samsung branding too at the back of the smartphone. The phone fits in one's hand but is slightly difficult to operate it with other hand, which is a bummer. And this Samsung M33 5G has nothing unique and is very ordinary. The Samsung FG 5M the Samsung Galaxy M33 5G comes with 6.6 FHD plus Infinity V display panel, which is an LCD pane offering decent quality visuals. Colors are bright and scenes appear detailed and crisp. It can do a 20 Hz refresh rate, ensuring everything feels smooth, be it scrolling social media feed or browsing the web or reading an ebook. Now talking about the Samsung M33 5G battery review. The battery is one department where Samsung M33 5G scores some brownie points over other smartphones. It packs a very powerful 6000 mAh battery which lasts for 1 to 2 days on moderate to low light usage. Even if you are a gamer and love to stream hours of content, the battery will easily last for above a day. I watch content on Netflix, played games, listen to music, browse social media sites, and battery easily lasted for 2 days. There are options to save battery power and limit background usage too, which can be enabled from settings menu. Now talking about the camera, Samsung Galaxy M33 5G comes with quad camera setup at the back, which includes 5 MP main camera, 5 MP ultra-wide camera, 120 degree FOV, a 2 MP depth and a 2 MP macro sensor. This device has a simple camera UI with various options available like taking burst shots, video stabilization, auto HDR, adding watermark and more. Pictures can be clicked using volume keys, floating shutter button or showing your palm to the camera. Modes like slow-mo, super slow, slow motion, panorama, single take and pro allow you to tweak your photos or videos however you like. The main 50 MP camera clicks good images in daylight, but it gets slightly problematic when it comes to artificial lights in the night. The pictures in a room with a normal LED which gives a softer light were better. The 5 MP ultra-wide camera takes okay shots which in artificial light conditions it covers a good FOV and pictures are not hazy as they are main lens. Aesthetic shots taken in close-up with macro and deep sensors are decent, but the focus is not accurate. Not talking about the 8 MP selfie camera gives a good selfies even in indoor settings with artificial lights. The subject as well the background both are kept in focus in selfie. Neither looks like it's a stealing the other's thunder. There are selfie cameras that don't give good selfies but if they don't highlight the subject specifically and highlight it from background. However, that is not the case where background where fully just look just fine. Now talking about the Samsung if now talking about Samsung M33 5G is powered by Exynos 1280 chipset. The processor doesn't disappoint as it delivers a Snapdragon 778G chipset level performance coupled with 6 GB RAM. The processor makes sure apps load quickly and multitasking is seamless. Even though when you run 2 to 3 games along with other apps, the apps does not crash. Sometimes good, sometimes, and the phone hangs for a few seconds, which is a downer. The 128 GB storage gives ample space to store photos, videos, audio, documents, important apps without any hassles. And yes, thereby talking about the conclusion. Now listing about the pros and cons. Now talking about the cons first. Loads of bloatware, poor thermal performance. I mean, there is no internal cooling system, feels bulky and not so impressive design. And about the pros, it has a strong battery, 5G connectivity, good LCD display, immersive stereo speaker, and Android 12. Now let me know in the comment section if you have come across any new pros or cons or some good features. Let me know in the comment section and definitely like this video if and share with your friends.